Hello darlings and welcome. If this is the first time you're visiting my channel, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. Now for today's look, if you haven't guessed, it is Miss Cruella De Vil with a twist. Now before we start this tutorial, make sure that you've clicked the subscribe button, and if you like what you see today, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Now, on with the show. So first we're going to start with our eyebrows blocked out, so we have playing room, and we're going to add some foundation. I am using the Huda Beauty FauxFilter foundation, and all these products that I use on this video, I will list them out in the description below. I am going in with a beauty blender to make sure that I get that foundation base fully blended out nicely, and I'm then going to go in and set it with some translucent powder. Next, I'm going to go in and do any and all of my highlighting, concealing. I'm going to make sure that the base of the face is fully set before we get to the fun part of creating this fun look. Just blending out that concealer and making sure that everything is set on the face so that we're ready to go in and play with some color. Next, I am outlining the dog spotted patch on my face for the look, and I'm going in with the NYX Milk Concealer Pencil. And we're gonna be doing this look with some Mehron Makeup AQ paints. I'm just going in and painting that white base for the spotted patch on my face. I really love these paints because they're water activated, so it makes it so smooth and easy to fully paint, and it literally cuts down the amount of time for coloring in big portions of your face like this. So I'm gonna go in and set this white paint with the Mehron setting powder, as well as going in with the crayon case, the MacBook, with the white shadow in there, especially on my lid, so that we're good to go. Next, it's time to draw in the spots. I am using the Mehron paints for this part. Don't worry if the spots don't come out 100% perfect. They will come out looking a little bit gray because of the white base. Don't worry about that. We're gonna go in later on and set them with a black eyeshadow, so we'll be good to go. We'll be pigmented AF. Don't you worry. Going in again with the MacBook, I'm gonna go in with that green, and I'm gonna start making the shape of my eyelid for Cruella's human side of the face. And I just really wanna make sure that I define the shape of the eye first. Next, going in with a black eyeliner pencil, I'm just going to add a little more definition and then go back in with the same green and blend that out a bit so it's not as harsh. Again, just making sure that that shape of the eye is defined. I would say that this part of the look probably takes the longest just because you do want to make sure that things are blended out. And then I'm going to go in with the Melted Cosmetics Smoke Session palette with that darker shade green, and just keep blending and buffing out that edge to make it look a little bit more smoother and seamless. And then make sure that everything is fully cohesive and fully blended out. And lastly, going in with one of the metallic-y looking shades from the Smoke Sessions palette to fill in the center of the eye. And next, we're contouring our face to look like Cruella. Cruella has very tiny features, especially a nose with really big nostrils, so I had to really go in with just a dark shade from the MacBook and really carve out that thin nose that she has to really give it an effect. And I went in and I buffed it out a little bit with a fluffy brush, and then made sure that it just blended in nicely but still was there and apparent in creating that shape. Up next, the ridiculous eyebrow that Cruella has. So I started by making 3 dots and essentially connecting those dots to make the shape. With this, I would say take your time and don't be afraid to make a mistake. You can always go back in and clean up the brow and sharpen it up and make it in the shape that you want. I did that and it still works. So don't be afraid to make a mistake, because we always have concealer and makeup remover wipes. We're good. Or maybe not wipes, because we want to be environmentally friendly, but you know, cotton swab and some makeup remover fluid. Now remember, I told you Cruella has some crazy nostrils, so we want to paint those in with some black. And with that same dark shadow, we're going to go in and set our Dalmatian spots so that we can be thriving and living our best Dalmatian spotted life. And here I'm just outlining that patch with a dark brown shade from the matte book, just to give it a little bit of dimension along the skin. And a little bit of contour, because you know Cruella's contoured to the gods, or really she's really just created that way. She's a cartoon, and sharp features are her. Adding a little highlight through the nose to make it pop. And next we're gonna go in with the blood gore for our spot. I'm just going in with a little bit of that congealed blood around that spot to give it a little bit of that gory effect. Next, I'm going in with a red lip liner to outline my lips for Cruella. Now for this look, I didn't really want to go with a very cartoon-esque look, but I still wanted that energy in this look. So I figured the lips would be the best place to kind of go for that. And so I'm extending the lips in the outer corners to give that effect. And then just going in with a liquid red lipstick to fill it out and have a bold lip. Now I want to outline it, and I'm going in with the Mehron Paints again to give it that cartoon-esque edge on the lips that we're gonna be living and loving. And for the nice little touch, add some white highlight lines to really give it the full effect. And we'll be right back with the finished look. And here you have it, the finished look. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you liked what you saw, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and check me out on Instagram at Louisiana.MUA. See you later.